Hey everyone, I'm Spencer Fan 1937, and today I'm going to review Stanley. Stanley is a pretty cool item in my opinion, just because he has kind of a unique design. The original model, the one you see here, was released in, I think, 2018 or something like that. So, a little more than a decade ago. So, I got this one in 2012, I think. So, it's been a few moons since this guy has been around. But basically, this is Stanley. I think his character is like, I haven't seen like The Great Discovery in a while, but he's basically just like a pretty charismatic character, I think. So yeah, let's just review the item. As you can see here, he has pretty simple red wheels on both sides. He has a silver, I think the smoke box, silver funnel. If you look here though, his name is printed on the side, either side. And he has some details for the cab in the back. He also has some details under the boiler, which is pretty cool. Both of the domes are plastic, see there? So it's kind of like a grayish white. There's no design on the back, and as you can see, my Stanley, it's pretty busted up, the back here. So this the Stanley has seen better days. It's pretty chipped in the back, but for the most part, you get the main idea of Stanley here. So the details are pretty standard, I think, for early 2000s learning curve. You know, not too unique, but also pretty simple. But I like it like that. I think it's really nice, especially how it kind of, there's like this ridge here and it moves down here. So it's just a pretty unique train in some aspects, and pretty simple in other aspects like the design and the color of the wheels and whatnot. If you look under here, his name is printed on the bottom, and the wheels say 2000, it's either 3 or 8, I really can't tell. So yeah, there it is, Stanley. Stanley is a pretty cool item, I think, just because yeah, he's a tank engine, but if you look at the character like Thomas, you could see some key differences. You know, Stanley, he kind of has like a shorter stature, I guess. The cab, it's more like smoothed down, while Thomas's cab with the coal and whatnot, it kind of just goes straight down. Thomas is like all blue, but Stanley is like, he got a little gray, some silver, some red, some white obviously, even some black. So a pretty cool mixture of colors that combine very well in my opinion. So just an overall very nice looking item, and you know, if you ever need a spare engine or a spare character in a series or for a story, he's a pretty good candidate, in my opinion. So besides what I said, there really isn't much to say about Stanley, to be honest. I just always had kind of a fondness for this character, just because it kind of represented the end of an era for Thomas and Friends, because I think it was introduced in The Great Discovery, which was kind of the last movie and the last part of Thomas and Friends that was part of the model series. So they stopped using models after that came out. So Stanley's introduction kind of represents the end of the beginning in a way. So not only that, but he's just pretty cool looking. So yeah. These days you could probably find them for, I don't know, maybe anywhere between $10 and $20 on eBay or something like that. I wouldn't consider him a must-have, but again, he has a lot of storytelling potential, and his unique design says a lot in my opinion. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned.